Hey there, Ken Hicks here. We're going to talk about Stoicism in plain English. And what I have in my hand is the Enchiridion, which is Epictetus's manual, basically. And I'm going to read the first sentence. It's one of the most fundamental parts of Stoicism, and it's one of the things that we can apply in real life to our lives. Of things, some are in our power and others are not. Now it goes into a lot more than that, a lot more talk about what is and is not in our power. But making that simple distinction is one of the primary tasks of Stoic philosophy. It's also one of the things that we can apply to real life right now. Just simply whatever the event is or thing you're working on, the main thing that you look at is what parts of it are under my control and what parts are not. And you basically teach yourself to let go of the parts that are not under your control and only focus on the parts that are. So the action you take is completely under your control. So you take that action. The results of that action, not so much. So you may work very hard, and let's say it's a business. You may work very hard on your business, and it may not be doing well in spite of your best efforts. So what would the Stoic response be? Their Stoic response would be that you are not in control of the results of your efforts. So at first glance, that seemed kind of passive, and that's how I read it at first. It's like almost disempowering. Like I just have to live with it? Like I can't do anything with that? But if you poke at it a little deeper and still, even in that failure, say, what is under my control and what is not under my control? What's under your control is the next action and the next action and the next action. There's always something in your control that you can focus on. And in that business, in the business world, you keep taking those next actions as a response to whatever the results are of your last action. What you're going to see is success will begin to tick up and up and up. That doesn't mean you can't have something catastrophic and then you'll have to deal with that. But in dealing even with that, the focus is on what's my action, what is under my control, not what the result is. And you can apply this to business, to life, to raising kids, to your own health, to how you eat, to how you exercise, to your relationships with your parents, to relationships with your kids, anything. The more you accept that some things are not in your control and you really have to let them go, and what you need to look at is what's my action, what's the action I can take, there comes with that a certain tranquility that is impossible if you are fighting with fate, basically, because you don't like the results. So let that roll around your head a little bit and see if it makes sense to you. And next week I'll make another video. Okay.